at now?
You had it last week.
What for? You moaning at now? Both gone.
Yeah.
Took these away. No, I've got nothing here now. I've only got this Clio and I'm taking it away.
Okay, thank you, sir.
No problem. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and to this wet day at Breeze Motor Auction. We're here today back at the auction and I've been buying a few cars today. In fact, it's been really easy. I should have filmed today. I wasn't planning on filming. So unfortunately I've not got all the content I'd like to show you, but let's just sum it up as to say, wipe the camera a sec. It'd be fair to say that it's been a pretty decent morning. We've won 4 so far and we're only about halfway through, and what I've been buying I've been really pleased with. Let me quickly show you in the car park what I've been buying, and I've also got a tiny bit of footage as well as something a little bit different I also bought as well, which I think will make a good video and nonetheless also potentially some profit. So here's one of the ones I bought already. This is a Kia Venga 1.4 diesel, lot 83, so I've only just bought this about 15-20 minutes ago. Like I said, the auction is still going on. 111,000 miles, 1.4 diesel. Now, as a petrol, it probably worried me a bit, 111. It'd have to price accordingly. However, for, I think that was £1,400, quite pleased with that. I like these Kia Vengas, they've always been good sellers for me. 1.4 diesel as well, nice engine, just a very practical car. It's on a 13 plate as well, so it's ideal for me, just sort of thing that's, you know, the upper end of my sort of budget, because bear in mind we're only dealing sort of £3.5 grand cars or below on the pitch, so fits in quite nicely. And let's say that 1.4 diesel is pretty reliable, to say the least. Not really too many issues on these. I've had the odd one with the, you know, spill off pipes, leak off pipes that have leaked, which are easy fixes. The odd injector seal, but really sort of simple stuff, and the odd clutch as well. And calipers, rear calipers can be a problem on these, but these are simple things. You know, we're not talking about massive catastrophic problems you get on these these Kia Vengas. Inside, I'll quickly show you. Pretty decent actually. 6-speed manual. All right inside, pretty clean. To be fair, for 111,000, rather pleased with that. For 1,400 quid, I ain't complaining. I mean, obviously put the fees on top, it's gonna be more like 16. But it looks to me like a 29.95 car on a 13 plate all day long. So very pleased. That's the first one we bought. Let's have a look at the others. We also bought this car, first car in, lot number 2. Not quite sure why they have lot number 2 as number 1 car here at Breeze. It's maybe a sort of tradition. But 11 plate, Corsa, facelift as well. I've just sold all my Corsas and I've got a couple more in the pipeline. But I'm always happy to buy a half decent Corsa. Looked all right, this, to be fair. I'll give you the details of it. The rain's coming down a bit harsh. Still read the label. There we go. Yeah, there's a 1.4 SXI, so it's a bit of a 3-door as well. So it's a bit of a boy-old car. 84,000 miles, all green and clean. No ticket on it, but that doesn't really faze me. We can get a new MOT on her. In black, you're going to get one. SXI 1.4. It's got to be in black, really. It's whether you want black or red, maybe white at a push. And it's pretty clean. Obviously, we've got a lot of rain on it, a bit of dealer's mist, that is hiding it, but even when I walk around it at the beginning, it's pretty straight. It certainly doesn't need any paint. Like I said, I'm pretty pleased with this one again. I gave money for this, I gave clean money, so I think it was $1,650 was the book price, and that is what I give for it. So probably upper end of my budget. I certainly wouldn't have gone any more on it, that would have been my last bid. But $1,650 makes it about $1,870 out the door, somewhere around there, not far off. I'm hoping that's going to drive as well as it looks, in which case we're quids in on that. Again, I don't think there's I'm not making fortunes out of it, but it's looking like a 2,995 car with that mileage on it. We just sold one recently for $27.95, a 1.4. It was a 5-door one, silver. I think this being the 3-door, we might get the youth on that. So we do get asked for 3-door Corsas a lot. So yeah, and if they're going to want one, usually they'd like a 1.4. They didn't get insured on it, but anyway, doesn't necessarily mean a young person's going to buy it. Could get an old deer turn up for it. You just don't know in this game. But I'm happy with that. I said I don't think there's fortunes in it, but it's a strong car nonetheless. Should sell pretty easy for us. Bread and butter stock. Another car we bought was this Mazda 2. Not something I usually buy. Mazda 2s. I don't usually get anywhere near these, but we got near this one today. Now it's the 2000. I think it's a 9 on a 58. So it's quite an old car, but it's the first of that shape. Loosely based on a Ford Fiesta, these are. And they actually drive really nice. I quite like them. I've MOT'd a lot of these over the years, and they've always been a really decent car. Drive very nice. This is a 1.3 petrol, but the headline for this, he's done 52,000 miles. So very low on the mileage. I was not expecting to buy this. This was not really something that I thought I'd have a go at it, but I didn't think I'd win it because it's very clean, quite tidy inside as well. We can quite see for the rain. There we go. See a little bit. Sorry about the rain, guys. There's not much we can do about that. I like the driving position of these. Feel a bit more compact than a Fiesta, if I'm honest with you. Fiesta does seem a bit more bigger cockpit in it. But anyway, nonetheless, I'm not going to worry about selling it. I think this will sell well. Got a couple of little very faint marks here, scuffs, which I think we can get rid of them. Maybe we can dull them out, certainly. But other than that, the car is very, very clean. In black as well. Alloys on it, just a nice thing. Now, the last car on my list was something completely different. What did I buy? Ta-da! A Ford Ka. Now, you don't see many of these anymore. These are cars that I used to deal with a lot. The reason you don't see a lot of them at the moment is because most of them have rotten away, to be honest with you. The engines were quite bulletproof. It's more just corrosion. However, why have I bought this? Have I lost all my senses? No, actually, I don't think I have. There's a good reason why I bought this car, because it's done 19,000 miles. One owner car, 19,000 miles. So it was a bit of a no-brainer, really. I think I gave £400 for that, which is a bargain. Now, it does need some work. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to show you what it's like inside. I'm sure we've all seen a K before. Mechanicals don't worry me on these because these are bread and butter, and they usually weren't that bad mechanically. It's in red. It's a bit of a base model, which is a shame. It'd be nice if it was colour coded. The main problem we've got with this is this quarter. This quarter's not the best. It's been repaired. It's got a rucker pudding in there. It's had a Schultz line redone up there as well. It's probably been out of weld at some point. So it just wants that repairing. To be honest with you, with 19,000 miles on it, this wants repairing. It wants a proper job on it. It wants to go into the paint. It wants buffing over. Get that quarter all done, matched in, re-Schultz the bottoms, re-Schultz the entire car, mop it over, make it a proper thing. Maybe even get the old heat gun out, redo the bumpers and get them all looking nice and black again. I think that's probably what that needs doing. If it drives all right, I mean, I'm assuming it will. It's not going to be boring me too much. And I could fix the Ka up. If cars were like this these days, we'd have no problem. I think that will sell. That's probably going to cost me just over 500 quid with the fees. So it's not really much of a gamble with 19,000 miles on it. I think if a couple of £100 on the paint front, we can get that car looking very nice again, and make it look like a proper 19,000 mile car, what you would expect to see it in. And then what are you going to get for it? Well, it's not going to be worth fortunes, let's be realistic. But I think it could be easily a £1,500–1,600 car to someone with 19,000. So a little bit different. I did actually catch this on film. I was actually meant to do a short on it, and a sort of YouTube short. So I'll put the footage in now. Obviously, excuse some of the commentary because it was meant for a short, but I'll add it in for you now so you can see it running through. And you can see what I paid for it. It was around £400, but you'll just find out in a second. See what it does.
And the next one in Jazz. I'm ready to spectrum license sheet. Last one's. There we go. Little 4K.
Yeah, it's clean. Once a quarter on the other side, don't make him in.
You go, Jam. 19. Digital dash. You've bought worse, Mark.
19
worse. What do we got? Around this one in Jazz. What do we got? What do we do? 2 and a half with me. 2 and a half. 2 and a half. You mind the miles of the ownership there? 3 and a half online. 4 to bid. Take a 50. 4 to bid. 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 3. 3 and a half with it. Rebid. 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 You mind? 3 and a half. Rebid. Rebid. 300. 4 to bid. 4 to bid. 4 to bid. 4 to bid. 1 over. 19. 50. Better than that. 3 and a half. You in?
50. Yeah. Oh, even better.
350's on the net. 75 quarter in the door.
I woke him up now, Pete. I woke him up.
364. 4 down. Put him with a smile. 4 down. 4 bid. He says no. 4 bid. Are you out online? It's only going to go. 4 once, twice, and congratulations.
Video inbound. Yeah, so I'm quite pleased with them. Just gonna get my bits out of my mate's car now. We'll show me up one of my other purchases and we'll get ourselves off. But we'll show you this actually. What I've just spotted here. Look at that! Old Transit. Beast these. We've all driven one of these at some point in our lives. I mean, this is looking worse for wear. Bit of duck egg blue. I did love this shaped Transit. Smiley face we used to call these. 2.5 diesel. Usually wanted the banana engine in them. They did do another engine as well. I think it's called DI or something we used to call it. But yeah, the banana one's the one you wanted. Yeah. What van these were in the day? Rock boxes, obviously. But they were a workhorse. And we've all been in one, haven't we? It's a shame, like, but in the condition it's in. But if they can make that again into a nice thing. An old van. Do you know, I'd love an old Transit. Really nice example Transit. I'd love one. Just to use as I'd love it as a workhorse for the work, you know what I mean? Just for picking stuff up. It's so practical and useful to having a spare van around. But yeah, that's an old blast from the past, isn't it? What? What are you moaning at now?
You know the last week?
What for? Moaning at now. Gone, isn't it? Both gone.
Yeah.
Took these away. No, I've got nothing here now. I've got this Clio and I'm taking it away.
Okay, thank you, sir.
No problem. Oh.
Have a nice day, sir.
Right, anyway, got my bits. Pleased with those purchases, very pleased. So I'll wrap this up. Before I wrap it up, I'll show you what I'm going home in, another purchase. Little Renault Clio. We bought this in the auction last week. We saw this on the, did we see it on the video last week? Yes, we did, didn't we? We've won this with the Mazda 5. Mazda 5's already back. We've got that in on the site. That drove very well as well. I think we've got prices under that now. That's up for sale. But the Clio, little 1.2 Clio, bread and butter stuff this. Very clean car. Done 100 thou, or just over 100 thou, I think it's done 104. But I'm quite happy with it, really. I didn't give too much money for this. I'm quite pleased. I think it was around the grand mark. I'd have to check. I'll put the exact amount down here so you can see. But yeah, I was pleased with it. I've got it out already. It seems to be okay. Quickly show you inside. Got a flip key. It's facelift. It's typical Clio, really. What much to say is there? No tears in the seats or anything like that. So you fire up. Oh, look at that. Never in doubt. Engine light gone off. I was worried then, but the engine light was staying on. It's gone off. But yeah, little cheapie. Yeah, we just want a bit of a buff over, very minor touch-ins. So we'll see what that's like when we get back. I'll give you an update on that in another video. Make sure it's driving okay. Right, so thank you for watching this little short video, guys. I thought I'd just give you a little bit of an update. Should have really done a film today of the auction, whole process. If I'd known, obviously, we're going to buy quite a lot of vehicles, it might have made it a bit more interesting. But I thought I'd at least fill you in about what's been going on in my day. Hopefully our purchases are as good on the road as they are in my head. So thank you for watching this one, guys. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you all in the next video.